What's up, team? This is Professor Kendall here. I'm super excited to be sharing some information with you guys today. I've teamed up with GB Online. They're going to have me show some experience that I have with the techniques from Professor Rodrigo Fajardo's GB2 curriculum, some of the techniques I learned from him, and then kind of some details that I like to add in there as well. First and foremost, guys, just to introduce myself, if you have not met me before, I am a black belt under GB Baja. Of course, I've been training on the mat since I was about 5 years old. My dad was my first professor back in the day and is still my professor today. So I have been training for a long time. I'm 22 now, and I've been on the mats with GB Baja this whole time with my family extended all over the world, right? So in Jiu-Jitsu, guys, I have been really fortunate not only to be around this incredible environment of people, but also to have a really exciting competition career. I got my black belt last July, so about 1 year ago now, and then in December, I was able to win double gold at the Nogi World at black belt, closing out with my friend and teammate, Professor Jessica Flowers. And then same thing happened at the Europeans in January at black belt. We were able to close out the super heavyweight division there together representing our team. So it's been a great competition career here, guys. The colored belts won a lot of world championships, and was able to share the mats with a lot of my teammates and have some great experiences. And then of course at black belt, we've just gotten started, all right? So that's a little bit about my story, guys. As far as competition, I'm also a multiple school owner and a full-time instructor and school manager. So I spend my days training, but then also sharing my love for Jiu-Jitsu and my passion for GB Baja with all of our amazing students in our different cities. So I'm very fortunate to do that. All right, so that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into our techniques. We're going to go over 3 different chokes from the back. 2 of them are directly from Professor Rodrigo's amazing GB2 curriculum, and then the third one is a little bit of an addition that I like to add on from his sequence. All right, so I have Coach Ali here. She's going to be helping me out, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So, Coach, can you go me back from here, please? And the way that we're going to start here, guys, this week, it's week 6, so we're talking about attacking the back and the turtle, okay? So we're gonna start in a side control position. We're gonna look at what happens when our partner starts to turn away from us, and then we can attack the back and attack the chokes from there, all right? So we're gonna be here, guys, in a regular side control, hugging the head, blocking the hip, and from here, Coach is gonna start to turn away from me. Now, when I'm in this position, guys, she's exposed her back to me. I don't wanna lose this. This is amazing. She's created a great opportunity for me. She's made a mistake. So when I'm here, I wanna bring my chest to her back, and I don't want her to turn back again. So I drop my back as low as it will go, okay? From this position, guys, I'm gonna bring my knee as close to her body to further reinforce her position. Bring my bottom hand through, and I'm gonna pass this lapel to my choking grip. So this grip, guys, you wanna make it as tight as possible by bringing my thumb all the way up through the collar. So this hand pushes down, this hand comes up. So from here, guys, our first choke, I'm gonna grab the wrist here to control this hand so she can't defend with both. I'm gonna keep putting pressure to turn her face down, step over, glue my foot to the hip, and then to finish my choke, guys, I'm gonna pull my left elbow up and back, and I'm gonna drive to my head. I can even post this hand on the mat if I need to, here, and finish the choke, okay? So this is option number 1. Option number 2, guys, she might bring this hand and start to come up. Okay, so she either is gonna start to turn back into me, or she may even use that hand to defend and pull my hand off here on the choke. So if this is the case, this hand that was on the wrist is now gonna come through. I'm gonna bring my hand to the back of her neck, kind of like a half Nelson position we talked about before, and I wanna scissor my hands. So my hand on the back of her head is gonna push, and my choking grip is gonna continue to pull as I bridge into my opponent. Okay, I can either posture up or I can finish posture down. Okay, preferably I like to posture up because I like to get a lot of downward pressure with this hand. Okay, so those are the techniques that we focused on with Professor Rodrigo in his GB2 curriculum, which you guys can view at GB2 Online. You guys can check it all out. It's amazing, amazing stuff, and it's helped me with my back attack game as well. I like to been studying it this week. Okay, now we're gonna go into one additional technique, guys, that we can do in connection with these. It's one of my personal favorites. It's gonna be the bow and arrow choke, right? So from this position, guys, Coach is gonna be on her side here, okay, and we're gonna start again from this collar grip. So I shove my arm through, and I bring my hand to the collar here, okay? So from this position, guys, we may be able to use the bow and arrow if our partner is doing a very good job of keeping their arms tight here. So I can't get underneath here to either grab her wrist or to grab the back of her head. She's doing a good job keeping this tight. So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to step my leg over the same way Professor Rodrigo was showing us here. And then from this position, instead of bringing my hand under, I'm gonna collect her leg. So I'm gonna start to lean towards her legs, keeping this tight the whole time. Lean towards the legs. I can grab the pants to use it to pull and catch the leg here. My back leg is gonna be tight to her body. I'm gonna start to pull back, sit on my hips here. I wanna pop my left leg out, place it on top of her shoulder. I'm gonna pull my elbow back towards my body, pull her knee tight to me, and extend my legs. I can even cross my feet here if I need some extra torque. And I just lean back to get the tap. So that's gonna be our bow and arrow choke, all right? So those are 3 options from this position that we've been working on this week, guys. I hope that helps you guys out. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Send me a message. You guys can watch the video over again. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the curriculum for this week. Thank you, GB Online, for having me share some jiu-jitsu with you guys today. And I look forward to meeting very many of you guys on the mats soon in the future.